Alright, it's Monday night after work. I thought I was done making videos on this Cavalier, but the injectors keep screwing up one at a time, different one at a time. I was wondering why, so I checked the fuel pressure, and it's alright. It's about 44. So this car is about, should be, I think it's 40 to 47 psi in there somewhere, so it's not bad, so it's good. And these cars here, I wasn't even going to do a video on it. I'm leaking gas all over the place, but I'll fix that in a second. You have to have a special fuel filter to check the fuel pressure, because they don't have a Schrader valve under the hood. There's other ways you could do it. You can tap into the pressure line with this, but I hate cutting fuel lines. So anyway, I was wondering what was going on. I think someone put sugar in the fuel. Now you can see some of it here, granulars. Watch this. Let's see if we can get it on camera here. You see all that milky stuff coming out. So I might have to drop the tank in here and see what's in there. Anyway, you think the fuel filter would have caught it, but apparently not. Anyway, I'll have an update on this after. Okay, you see some of the crap that come out of that fuel filter. I put it up against something black so you can see it. I'm not sure what it is, sugar or something, I don't know. That would explain a lot. Anyway, I still have a ball joint video coming, so I thought you guys might like that, but I'm not too happy about it. This means extra work. Okay, talk to you guys later. Alright, so it's the next night and we're back at this gas tank sugar problem. Anyway, we're going to show you how to deal with this. I went ahead and cut the filter open today at work. And you can see there's something in there, right there. I did taste it. It tasted kind of like salt, but I'm not sure. You can see it down there. A lot of people still think that sugar will blow the motor in your car. In the old days, we were taught at school that the sugar would caramelize on top of the pistons and seize the motor up, but that's a bunch of BS. It won't do anything like that. All it does is plug up filters and fuel injectors. That's what's happening with this car. The first injector I replaced, I thought it was just leaking down. They're known for it, and they're known to leak externally, but in this case, it's you wouldn't think the sugar would get that far, but it dissolves in sugar, dissolves in water, and does it in gas too. Anyway, it gets down in there, and the injector's got a needle and seat, and it gets in between it. For some reason, it only happens when you shut it off and let it sit. Because after the first injector, I had number 2 cylinder do the exact same thing, and it was working fine the night before. Shut the car off, let it sit overnight, start it up. Of course, when my buddy was here, it started missing on a different cylinder. So we fixed that, and now it's doing it again. Same thing, start it up, let it run, perfect. And then you let it sit overnight, start it up, and then you have the same problem. But I'm pretty sure it's got something in the fuel, just by looking at that filter. And normally you'd see a lot more of it in there, but it's enough to worry me, and we're going to drop the gas tank out of this car. Have a look inside. Okay, first thing I want to do is disconnect your fuel. There's the fuel pressure line. I already put the vice grips on it because it was leaking last night. That was no problem, but if you have one that's been sitting around, it's going to be hard to take out. Vent hose, filler tube, connector for, where is it? I can get that on the camera there. Connector for your fuel injection, unplug that. And you have 2 bolts holding the gas tank straps. One here and one here. I'm not going to show you how to do that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Tank needs to come out, and we're going to see what's in the bottom. Okay, go ahead and take all that out. Oh yeah, I'm running low on batteries, but those jack stands are there for you safety sallies. Not that I would get under the car that far without a gas tank, because I had one fall on me before. Different situation. Nothing to do with me. My brother had put the car on jack stands in the driveway, paved driveway. And I was taking the tank out of it, and I was underneath that cross member, and it put a bruise on my chest. The time my brother got the jack out to pick the car off me. Anyway, not that he wants to hear that. Okay, that took about 10 minutes. was already out, so putting it back is going to be a different story. That looks like a jet car to get it out. Okay. Okay, next thing we need is take the fuel pump out, float unit, and let's get a big pair of snap rings, which no one seems to have. You can just do it with a screwdriver. We need to take this apart and clean the tank out, and we need to take the fuel lines and hook them from the front and give them a good flush, and we need to flush an injector rail out. Make sure we get all the granulars out of it. We're going to take this up now and try not to break it. You get an old one, these rings might not be any good. We're going to, and you get a really old one, GM are bad for this, Blazer. Some of you have Blazers and S10s. These plastic things break off all the time, so they get really brittle. Anyway, so we're going to take it up and see what kind of shit we got in the bottom. Okay. I need to take this fuel pump out. Unhook that. I want to see what's in the bottom of this tank, if there is anything. Something definitely in the fuel filter, so okay. The camera's not going to pick it up. There's something in there though. I think I'll take this tank and get the gas tank place and get it steamed out of there, and see if I can get it with my glove. There's something in there though, I can see it. I don't know what it is. Camera's not going to pick it up. Okay, just a minute. Get rid of that. Okay, none of it's going to show up, but we're going to try. You can see something in the bottom of that tank. I'm not sure what it is. It's a foreign material. Sugar or whatever. Anyway, my battery's dead, so it'll be another night. We'll put this back together after we flush it all out and show you how it runs, hopefully. Okay, got another new injector in her. Got the fuel rail all flushed out, fuel lines flushed out. She's running perfect now. Now for the E-test.